Well, I'm just going to do a quick little video where I've got 10 minutes, I think. So for the last couple of days, I've not been well. Only just like the start of a cold. You know, the sort of flu-y bit that you get when you're achy and that, and sore throat. I haven't actually got a cold. What resulted in the end was ulcers in my mouth. So they're starting to go a little bit now. But it made it quite tricky to eat fruit for the last day or so. It made it a bit uncomfortable. So I've been struggling with my food choices. It's just been a lot of wholemeal bread with nothing on it because there's nothing, you know, and cereal, like the raisin wheats was okay. But anything that would had any acidity to it, which I realised I obviously eat quite a lot of fruit and obviously a lot of flavoured feeds. So all of that was kind of out. So today I weigh 10 stone 8.5, no, 10 stone 8.4, which I'm happy with because it's been a tricky patch over the time. We're now in half term, so I have to be aware that my routine that I'd made, which worked really well, and I'm really happy for that little routine, it worked super well. It helped me keep on the straight and narrow for quite a long time. Helped me keep to plan and helped me continue to make the choices that I'd made. So it was really good, and I will definitely be going back to that after half term. I'm not saying that I'm going to be off plan for this half term, but it's more that I'm going to have to choose a different plan, because the reason why it worked so well as it did was because of certain things in my life, you know, like things that I was doing, whereas obviously the half term is going to be a bit more muddly. It'll be similar, but a bit more muddly, so I'm going to have to probably do a day plan rather than being able to rely on a plan that's already there, sort of plan for the day coming up ahead. So it was interesting to know that, you know, I've been quite sad not being able to eat all the fruit I would normally eat. But I think it's been worthwhile. Had a day off yesterday at home. Got very groggy because, you know, I sort of like, but and so I ended up having some coffee at the end of the day to kind of boost me up ready for the kids' bedtime routine. So I've got to watch out that I don't then kind of go off the other side. But today's be a chilled out day. My daughter's going to go to a party, and so she'll be gone for quite a bit of the day, and then it would just be me, my partner and my son. We don't have anything particular to do today, so probably go out for a walk, and we need to get some flannels, as exciting as that is. So we might then go to the play park or something like that. So it's going to be relaxed and chilled out. I still got my ulcers. I've got one either side of my mouth and one underneath the tongue. The one underneath the tongue has really abated quite a lot, so it's not anywhere near as painful as it was. It was quite a big one, so it was really painful. But I'm not going to eat anything acidic again today. So I'm just going to take it slow and have plenty of fluids, and kind of really try and be conscious of what I'm eating. I mean, it's kind of, I can't just eat any old thing anyway, so it's not too bad in terms of, you know, I won't accidentally eat stuff and don't want to eat, if you know, I won't get caught out too much. But I'm going to have to be a bit aware of what I'm going to eat. And mostly it's just going to be small little snacks one at a time rather than the big meals, which I normally have quite big meals, and then fruit in between. So it'll be a bit different. Yeah, just thought I'd catch you up with where I am. I'm a little bit scared because I'm 10 stone 8.4. Not that I'm that weight, because that's okay, but it doesn't seem to be going down. Life seems to be complicated, and I really want to get 10 stone. And I was trying to sort of analyse why I want to get to 10 stone. And I wonder if I only want to get to 10 stone because to give myself a safety net, so in case I do put weight on. And I think that's probably the only reason I really want to get to 10 stone, to save me, to kind of give me a bit more of a buffer zone should anything go wrong. Then I'm only going to put on a few pounds before I realise, and then I can sort of work my way back through. Like for instance, you know, when you get ill and you put on a bit of weight, so I think Might be time's up. Yeah, I thought there was little feet coming up the stairs. Has it run out?
Mum.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's my time's up. I shall upload and then I will let you know what goes on during the half term and any plans and things that I have to get myself out of tricky situations, or any kind of I can't work out quite how to describe it, but you know, when a tricky situation's coming up and you just try and figure out a way to keep on plan around it, little ideas or tips and ways in which I cope. So it might be kind of a bit more ad hoc. I'm going to try and have to cope today without having any fruit instead. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how today's going to pan out. But yeah, I'm 10 stone 8.4, and pretty grateful for that, because it could have been so much more. Do you know what I mean? When you don't know exactly what you've eaten, you feel like you've put on 3 stone, don't you? You feel like it must be huge by now. So it's all generally around the same area, but I'd like to just drop another half stone just to give myself a bit more of a buffer. But it will come. Just got to keep focused and keep aware and keep gentle with myself and kind to myself, and it will happen. Just keep going. Okay then, see you later, bye.